We are live in the AJ Dome, the Godfather Dome. And I got scary news for y'all. The Godfather is not happy today. I don't know what's going on. Everybody better hide under their desks because AJ is his head is about to explode onto your screen. He is the Don of sports debate, the Godfather of good sportsmanship. He is AJ Bokita.
What's up, Jack? What's up, guys? I'm going to start today's show very calmly because yesterday, specifically Sunday afternoon,
Yes.
I got a message from an unidentified Cub fan who will not identify himself on the show as to protect himself from peer humiliation.
Well, you shouldn't even mention him. If he's too much of a wuss to identify himself, then
Okay,
too bad.
listen. No, he identified himself in my inbox. That's what he did.
Okay.
So, Cub fans, here's a message for you. You're 21 over. Congratulations. The team you're chasing lost 2 games in a row. They are currently 31 over at the moment. Do not come in my inbox and talk junk to me when you've won one World Series in 108 years. You haven't been good. You've been respectable for the last 7 years, but you haven't been good. And oh, by the way, you had to take our manager to because you couldn't beat him. So there you go. There you go, Jack. That's how we're gonna start the show. So you took our leftovers. Sorry, Craig, not to be disrespectful, but
But you're being disrespectful.
like no, but seriously, like you took our guy to try and
Well,
win.
would you have wanted counsel to stay,
No, but
knowing
I'm
what's
saying,
happened since?
no,
Let me
but I'm
just
saying,
I know, I know,
no,
I know what you're saying.
but what I'm saying is, Cubs fans, be real here. Can you be celebrate? Okay. This one individual constantly tears down Brewer fans. Like we're the worst people in the world. Constantly goes to my inbox. And oh, by the way, he only reaches out to me during baseball season because he knows the other sports stink.
AJ.
Well, just like if you're gonna be a sports fan of your teams, enjoy it, but don't come in my don't. If you're gonna be, like if you're a sports fan of a different team, just enjoy your team.
AJ, you go after other teams.
No, I do, but I'm saying like no, but I'm saying like wait, we haven't been good in like years, right? Like this good. I'm no, but I'm saying like it's fun to go back and forth with Cubs fans
Yeah.
because honestly, since they won the World Series, and I'm saying all Cubs fans,
Hmm.
not just him, since they won the World Series, they think they're gonna. They're like Cowboy fans. They think
Ooh,
they think
that's smarts.
they think they won the World Series every year. Which with a payroll like that, they should be good. The Brewers should be good at least once every 5 years, not every year. I mean, I'm just saying. But let's get to the real sports. Okay, let's go.
Oh, okay. Hold on here, Buster. So let's just talk about the Brewers. They've lost two out of three, two in a row, two to the Giants, whom they shouldn't lose to, but they did.
Yeah,
It's over. So
it's
what? That series is over. That
yeah,
series is over.
yeah.
What? All right. Moving forward, we got a game. We got a series tonight, starting with the Arizona D-backs.
Okay,
And what's
I'm
gonna? How do you feel about this coming week?
three and
Let's look ahead.
3-1.
3-1. Is it a four gamer against Arizona?
Yeah. So the day game is Thursday because we're in the night game on Wednesday.
Okay.
Now my only question is, Jake, did you watch the game on Saturday? Not so much the game on Sunday.
I didn't watch the game on Sunday. No, I was
No.
doing something, and I had the score on my phone, and I saw 3-2 Brewers, top of the ninth. I'm like, okay, I don't know. I still haven't looked to see what happened, but I thought they have a good chance of winning this one. And then I saw the +2, 4-3. I was like, oh no. So that was a
Here's
bummer.
here's my question for you in not to be disrespectful, but all pitchers are professionals, right?
Yes. If they're paid, they're a pro.
But you realize who came in the game after Freddie?
Why? Who
An-
was it?
Anderson.
What? Yeah.
Anderson and then Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Those two guys were not in the majors the day before.
Why did they do that?
I'm not sure. I was very confused because usually when Freddie gets through 5, you go to like Mears and then. Well, I'm pretty sure they went to Anderson because Hall was hurt. He's on the DL again.
Okay.
But I don't know. I really don't know. I just think it's I think it's one of those things where like you try to win every game, but at this point, like you're almost. It's a matter of where you finish at this point, because the record's behind. Obviously, winning home field as much as you can, but you have to realize. You have to realize as a Brewer fan, you got Mizorowski who hasn't pitched over 100 in his career. You got Woodruff who you can't expect to pitch seven innings unless it's the postseason. I mean, it's just like you can't. And by the way, you're still missing Jackson. So it's like at what point? Not that you sacrifice games, but at one point you say, well, "Can we just save some? Save some big guns for September, I guess."
Well, I don't think so because they haven't been good enough in September. I don't think they should save anything for anything ever.
No, but I'm saying like you're yeah. I felt love up to this to the Cubs credit. They keep winning, so they just keep coming.
Right. They beat the teams they're supposed to beat. They beat the Angels 3 times. So what? But the Brewers should have beaten the Giants at least twice. They did. So you got to give them credit. My biggest concern about the Brewers is, do you have a guess at what my biggest concern is? It's an injury.
Bryce?
No. Joey O.
Yeah.
Last week, listen to this, AJ. What's his name? Who's the dude who used to be a GM and now he writes for the Athletic? I can't recall his name. It'll come to me. But he's on there a lot. And he picked a most indispensable player for each team. This is before he got hurt.
Yeah, right.
And for the Brewers, it was Joey Ortiz. And
Yeah.
he says the Brewers acquired Ortiz along with pitcher DL Hall from the Orioles in the 2024 trade for Corbin Burns. Although Ortiz has not yet lived up to expectations offensively, he has thrived in other aspects, in particular with his defense and difference-making intangibles. Ortiz is batting .233 with a .612 OPS, but he ranks in the 97th percentile among shortstops in outs above average and overall is the 92nd percentile in fielding run value. Replacing Willie Adames as the Brewers shortstop wasn't easy, but Ortiz has provided value defensively while also chipping in offensively with 7 homers and 11 steals along with plenty of positive energy. And this quote from GM Matt Arnold, they're talking about Ortiz yet, he has quietly been one of the best defenders in the league and one of the best teammates I've ever been around. Always shows up with a positive attitude. He's a difference maker for us, especially on the defensive side of the ball. What do you think of that?
I'll be honest with you, Jack. I'm very concerned because Monasterio can't consistently hit.
And he's got some wildness in him on the field too. He's a hell of an athlete, man.
He's a great athlete, but he's not, he plays the same general area of the field that Bryce Terrain does.
Mm-hmm.
Bryce is just, and I don't want to diminish somebody's skills, but it's just like Bryce, you feel more comfortable with Bryce and Joey out there than you and Andrew.
Well, there's a reason that Bryce and Joey are starters, and Monasterio is an excellent, valuable utility man. He can fill in spots, but he's not the long-term answer at any one position. That's why he's so good.
Well, say they get let's just throw this out there. They get to a game in September, and for some reason they're up 3 games or not with a week to go or something. I'm not putting Monasterio in there unless I absolutely have to.
Okay.
I mean, put it this way: they had Bryson Joy out the other week. They had 3 years in the 5th. That was the 7-1 game where they had 1-0.
Yep.
By the way, Anthony Sigler, love you to death.
Ball went right through him.
Well, yesterday, love you to death, buddy. How do you strike out? This is what drives me nuts about baseball. Not just Anthony, but anyway. Bottom of the 9th, game on line, 3-2 pitch, and you look at it. At least give yourself a chance.
Yeah, that's part of him. He hasn't played enough.
I know, but that's the thing. We got guys in there with a fully healthy roster that wouldn't even be in the majors. Like you have, put it this way: you have Reese and Vaughn. Yeah, the only healthy position we have, and it's not even healthy. I mean, Bowers just came back. Vaughn is playing out of necessity. Reese Hoskins. As much as I hate to say it, what do you do? Because it's not like you can take Waddy out of the lineup and lose his events.
No, but Bowers, what does Bowers do? Is he any good?
Nothing.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about that. I think who's pitching tonight?
I have to look it up.
Okay. I'll look while you talk. Now we've talked all about the Brewers, with good reason. It's getting to be that fun time of year in baseball. Any other baseball notes you have besides the Brewers, AJ?
No.
Okay. And you're going to the game Wednesday?
Wednesday.
All right.
I love it because, Jack, you know what Wednesday leads into? Thursday. You know what Thursday is?
Throwback Thursday.
College football.
Not really.
Well, it's Badger football.
I know that's not really it. Miami of Ohio against Wisconsin. Come on, AJ.
It's Thursday night.
I understand. I know what it is. I got you.
Okay. I'll make a prediction. Wisconsin will win the first 2 games. Jack, you know I'm a Wisconsin lover.
Yes.
They may struggle to 6-6. Again. In which case, my friends, the Fickle era may be over. I'm not saying that laugh.
I know.
No, I'm not laughing.
I know.
It's the truth.
You are Dr. Doom today. Is there anything you can say that's positive?
Actually, you know what? I do look at it positive though, because I do like Billy Edwards, the quarterback out of Maryland. I just don't, this team, I just don't know enough. It's not like because of the portal, you don't know any, you don't consistently know any guys.
Yes, that's true. You're absolutely right.
You don't know any of the guys anymore. I was talking to my buddy Tim Franks who played at Homestead.
Yeah.
He said they lost 5 guys to either the portal or graduation. It's a year-to-year thing now. It's free agency.
Of course, like pro sports, which it is. It's a pro sport.
Now
it's become one.
The amateurism is not there anymore.
It hasn't been for a while,
But we now it's official.
Yeah. All right, tonight, AJ, for Arizona, pitching left-handed pitcher Eduardo Rodriguez. He's 5-7 with a 5.40 ERA. Versus Brewers right-handed pitcher Brandon Woodruff, 4-1 with a 2.47.
Oh, that's right. What do you got pushed back?
Yeah.
By the way, Arizona, you underachieved, man. You had a roster of Corbin Carroll. You had Suarez, who by the way hit 35 bombs. Your pitching not bad. I mean, Zach Gallen's not bad. Like
AJ. They made it to the World Series within the last 5 years.
No, No, I'm saying this year they
I
underachieved.
know. I said, but they've had more recent success than the Brewers have.
They beat the Brewers. Remember that?
I remember. They
What them?
swept them. What? All right. Enough about this. Let's get on a good rant. Is Woody going to have a good outing tonight?
I hope so. They need somebody to go deep. They need somebody to go 6 or 7.
Well, that better be him. So, what do you think, AJ? Let's switch sports. Hopefully, it'll get you off your
Yeah,
negative soapbox and onto the
we're,
positive high
we're good.
horse.
We're good. We're good.
All right. We're going for the Packers.
Yes, sir.
They had their final preseason game, and thank goodness that the
I love
NFL
it.
has
I love it.
reduced it down to 3 games
I
instead
love
of
it.
4.
I love it. I love it, Jack. I
You
love
love
it.
what?
Well, Jack, I had my first moment of sports humor of the summer. I come into my house, right?
Mm-hmm.
After hanging out with the guys from my dad's golf outing, right?
Mm-hmm.
My mother has the game on the Packer game. I'm like, oh, this is great. This is great. This is great. This is awesome. Jack, all of a sudden, I come in, I can't understand it. I'm like, what's going on? She has the game on Telemundo. I'm like, it was so fun though. I mean, it's good to see something. You know what? I haven't watched enough preseason football to see who's gonna get cut and who's not gonna get cut. I'll be honest. I watched one series, the Colts game,
Okay.
and that was it.
That's enough. Preseason sucks unless
It,
you're really
it
focusing on who's going to make it or not.
unless you got a really like flashy draft pick, who you really want to see. But it,
Which you're not going to see much of anyway,
but
as
but
when you look
but
at
but
number
even
22.
even if you look at like you can't judge Matthew Golden like at all.
Yes, you can.
No, but I'm saying like, but he hasn't played with the ones.
Oh, yeah. Well, just from the joint practices and from the limited preseason they've given him, which I approve of, um, no one can guard the guy. No one can cover him.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I put more stock in now.
Hmm.
You just brought it up. I'd rather watch if I'm a Packer fan or any sportsman for that matter. Go to a joint practice. I know they're not public, but go to a practice where they're going 1v1s, and then you'll see the real like episode of what you're gonna see on Sunday.
And you can't really see. It's still not exact, but it's close. You're right. It's closer. Like a guy like a cornerback is not going to let a receiver run wild just because it's preseason. They don't want to get burned. Yet,
By the way, shout out to the Seahawks guy. I never thought I'd say this, Jack. That interception he had in the last preseason game was insane.
well, I guess you were watching the preseason.
I did watch a little. Yeah, I watched a little bit of that game.
But
because I love Kevin Harlan's voice on Pack Football.
Oh, okay, that's a good reason.
It's great.
What do you think? So, what game are you going to for the Packers?
Detroit and Carolina.
Okay, I have an interesting article here. The Green Bay Packers 2025 uniform schedule. So you're going to go to Detroit. The Packers will be wearing their traditional home uniforms. Lions will be wearing their all-white road uniforms.
All white, huh?
Yep. Week 2 versus the Commanders. I believe that's a Thursday night game, right?
Yep.
Packers will be wearing their winter warning all-white uniforms.
I thought so.
Commanders legacy burgundy uniforms. Week 3 at Cleveland Browns. Packers traditional white road uniforms. Browns alternative.
The Super Bowl of Mel. Yes.
Alternate all brown alpha dog uniform for the Browns. Week 4 at Cowboys to be determined. Week 6 versus Bengals traditional home uniform for the Packers.
What's November 2nd?
Hang on, I'm going. Let's see what game is that? Do you know by any?
Carolina.
Hang on. I'm looking. Ooh, I like the 1923 Classic. That's what they're wearing at your game. The Classic throwback.
Oh man, she hates those.
What's that?
Amanda hates those.
Oh God, I love them. I don't love all of them, but I like these a lot.
Are those the brown ones or the yellow ones?
The brown. With I'm glad they got rid of the cheese head helmet and got it's like a brown and it's got the design of a leather helmet
Yeah,
as
it's
the
good.
helmet.
I like that a lot. It's classic.
Yep, that's what's going to be.
I
When you're
I'll make a prediction for the Packers season.
okay.
I am very much looking forward to it. I'm gonna stick with the prediction I had, 12-5.
12-5. Okay.
I think I th- I think they'll win the first three, and maybe the first loss will be at Dallas.
Week 1 Lions, so you think they're going to beat them. Week 2 Commanders. Week 3 at Cleveland, which is going to be during Mel's Pig Roast.
Yes.
And week 4 at Cowboys. You think they might lose that one?
Yeah. Don't forget the Mel's Pig Roast, which is there. Well, everyone's like, will they have the game on? Will they have the game on? Will they have the game on? Yes, they'll have the game on. In fact, this is Mel's dream Super Bowl matchup, by the way, because he doesn't lose either way. Either the 150 people there are happy, or Mel's happy.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, Mel's happy. So.
Okay. Are you still happy with Malik Willis as a backup?
Yes. Oh, I got my brother's friend Jordan Carlson tried to convince me they should trade Malik Willis.
Trade who?
Malik.
Oh, why?
I don't know. He just said he's not going to be. Obviously, he's not. Okay, this is my dream scenario for Malik Willis. Let me put it like this. We win the Super Bowl. He moves on with his career.
Is this his last year under contract age?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Gets overpaid by somebody.
Okay.
And everybody's happy.
I don't think you can overpay for a guy like Malik Willis.
But no, I'm saying like not overpaid, but like people don't realize the value in a backup quarterback. Even like if he's not playing, just a guy that sees the game differently. Remember the year that was it Rodgers got hurt? Oh yeah, I remember that year I was working for Lambeau that year. The year that Rodgers got hurt, and we had Seneca Wallace as the backup quarterback.
Yeah, everybody thought Seneca Wallace was going to do okay.
That was horrible.
It was horrible. He didn't do okay.
And
He's an Iowa State guy, and you like Iowa State.
And guess what? 80,000 people every Sunday also were not okay. So I was working. I remember that, Zach. One quick story. I was working that season.
This is the best they've ever been set at backup quarterback since the Ty Detmer days behind Favre.
Yeah, I wonder what. I know what Goody was thinking, but I wonder what made you think if you're a Titan. Let me go on. Let me explain my theory here. What made you think you're a Titan fan that Will Levis is better than Malik Willis?
Well,
or was it just the system? Because Vrabel's a darn good. Like Vrabel was a darn good coach for me.
Well, we'll see this year. He's got his hands full. Did you hear? Did I have this right? Did you hear about that? Mike Holmgren passed away. Did you hear that?
No. When did that happen?
I'm not sure. I saw a thing, but I don't want to. I saw one thing, and I'm trying to. Oh, here. Packer Cole Funeral Home. I know that's a different one. Okay, hang on. Don't run with that.
No.
Because I saw it somewhere online and I don't trust it. But I saw one headline, like I said, breaking news, and I was like, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right.
That would be like huge news.
Let's see. No, it must not be right. I'm sorry. I shouldn't even have brought it up.
Please don't say
that. No. I don't think it's true. He's 77. I think he's 70. Is that right? Anyway,
You know what that makes me, Jack?
huh.
Old.
Well, he was a really good coach.
He was in two stops, by the
He,
way.
yeah, he really was a terrible evaluator
GM.
of talent.
Do you remember? Do you remember who his quarterback was in Seattle?
Yes.
Okay,
Wait. Matt Hasselbeck's. Was it Matt Hasselbeck or
Hasselbeck. Hasselbeck was the backup quarterback in Green Bay
yeah?
with Holmgren, and then
Hmm.
took the Seahawks to the Super Bowl.
Yep, but they didn't win.
No, they didn't win, but
Yeah.
do you know Aaron Rodgers is like the only like the third quarterback to play for a guy that he wants to be in the Super Bowl?
No, I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Because he beat Tom in the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
No, I played for him.
and he was MVP in that game.
Yeah, it was. That receiving core might have been the best I've ever seen.
What?
With my own eyes.
Oh, the Steelers? They had
No.
Antonio Brown and Emmanuel Sanders.
No.
Yes, they did.
I know that, but I'm talking the Packers receiving core that year. Greg and Jordy and all those guys.
And Donald Driver.
Oh yeah, I have a question for you, Jack.
Okay.
Before the era of Tucker Kraft, which is pretty bright right now,
Mm-hmm.
do you remember a great Packers tight end since
Yes.
since the Jermichael Finley?
Oh, not since Jermichael Finley. No, before that.
Well, Sterling was great, obviously. Sterling was amazing. Sad end was his run, but I'm just saying since I don't remember a tight end or a set of tight ends for that matter that I'm more excited about than those two guys.
Well, the year they won the Super Bowl with Favre, they had oh God, I can't believe I can't think of their names. They had a real great 1-2 punch. That's the last time they won the Super Bowl.
Jared Cook and
No. Cook was later. I'm talking Favre, dude.
Chimera
and who's the guy they got from the Dolphins? He was really good. Played at University of Oklahoma. Whoop.
That's a running back though.
No. I'll get it. But yeah, I think. Let me ask you this, Mr. Packer. Which receiver, if you could pick one receiver of the two, who would you rather have on starting your team? Sterling Sharp, and I'm only picking Packer receivers, or James Lofton?
Ooh. As a man who did not see either one play in person, I gotta go Sterling.
Yeah, Lofton was on. He had a terrible run of quarterbacks. Keith Jackson, that's what I'm thinking of. AJ was the guy who they got from the Dolphins.
You're not talking like ABC's Keith Jackson. I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Oh, they also had they had Paul Kaufman. He was an excellent tight end for the Packers, Lynn Dickey era. But you're right. They have great ones this year. They should be excited.
Can I just make a comment real quick?
You've been doing it all day. Go ahead. Keep going.
If you're a Packer fan, and you're old enough, Jack, to remember when they were absolutely awful.
Hey.
No, I'm just saying.
Yes.
My dad was a Steeler fan growing up. I get secondary Steeler fan growing up.
Yeah, I was a snake. I was Raiders.
I know, but my point is, Packer fans
Mm-hmm.
feel fortunate. Like we may not win like 5 Super Bowls with the 3 quarterbacks we have right now. But do you realize how, quite frankly, lucky we have been that we haven't had a there might be a slight drop off, but not a significant. Like we haven't been terrible with the 3 quarterbacks we've had.
True.
I mean, Jordan's young yet, so the time will tell. But like we haven't been awful, and quite frankly, we should have been alpha last year because Jordan should have blown us. That's not. I'm not being funny, Jake. It's just like it's the truth. Like the Bears, they've had like 25 different quarterbacks in the era of Aaron Rodgers.
Mm-hmm.
We've had 3 in the last 30. What'll be if it plays out right? 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
Just feel fortunate, man. Like your team could be you could be knock on wood. You could be like somebody that's inconsistent. Yeah, I'm a champ every year. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's true.
Just feel blessed, man. That's all it is. And it's, by the way, it's just sports.
Right.
It's for entertainment. Like Bob Uecker. I know you don't like Bob Uecker, but Bob Uecker said to Brian Anderson when he got hired, "You're there as a relay messenger for the fan."
That is such bullshit coming from him. He always tried to hog the spotlight and every time he was on. So don't even bring that up. Enough.
Well, I don't listen
to No. You want to know why the Brewers lost 2 out of 3 to the Giants? Because of Puker. That's why. It was all bullshit. His whole thing was bullshit. So no more.
You're saying it was a shtick, Jeffy.
It was so shtickish. It stunk. His shtick stunk.
By the way, I love the Brewers as my fan anyway.
What?
I will never, I will never be negative towards the Brewers. But the whole thing that lasted an hour yesterday, before the game even started.
That's what I mean.
Was like, do we really need this?
No.
Euchre's awesome, but like, do we?
No, he wasn't.
He was a great storyteller.
No, he wasn't. All about himself, yes. Nobody else. If you wanted to, hey, you know what? If you wanted to listen to Euchre do a Brewers game and you wanted to know what the score was, good luck. The score was Euchre undefeated, the rest of the world 0. That was Euchre.
That is true.
All right. Speaking of big egos, it's time for AJ's advice and wisdom. The wisdom that AJ gleans from the world of sports that you can take and apply to your everyday life to live just a little bit better.
Okay, so this goes back to my dad's golf outing on Saturday. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Never take for granted how often you see people. Because my brother's friends, both my brother's friends and my coaches, I don't see them that often. But it's like when you see somebody, the goal is not to cover your life in 30 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your 30 years of life in a 10-minute conversation. The goal is to make it so that when you talk to somebody, you can reconnect with them and pick up where you left off the next time. I can't tell you how much of a blessing this past weekend was, and I was there for all of 24 hours. I mean, the fact that my grandparents, and I'll be honest with you, this makes me a little emotional because my grandparents' house is 4 houses down from my mother's house. So the house I've been going to since I was like literally age 3. I posted something on Facebook. I don't know if you saw it today.
Mm-hmm.
No matter where I go, that place will always be home because it's so peaceful. And what I'm getting at is like, we don't have to see each other every day to make an impact in each other's lives. I had seen some of my brother's friends in a year because we do the one.
Right.
We do the golf outing once a year.
Yeah.
I don't go to Madison a ton. Like, I go to Madison to see Bo.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I see those guys, they're just everybody was so open and so how you doing, Age? How's it going? Or like everyone wanted to hear like how the summer's been and just everything is just it's awesome. Just the ability, just don't take for granted the ability to connect with people, no matter how long it is. I was with them for like a day, and I felt like I was with them for 10 years because
Nice.
we covered so much. So just don't take for granted the ability. Don't take for granted the ability to go home. You could go. I mean, Jack, you were a Cedarburg guy through and through, right?
I'm through a Cedarburg. That's it.
No, but I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if you left for a week, like a year,
hmm
you don't you just don't forget the value of just going home and just realizing no matter where you go on that. I've lived in Macon for 4.5 years. Those 24 hours I spent in at Crystal Lake allowed me to reminisce about different things with my grandfather. Even the drivers at Ozaki County Sheriff, they one of them used to work for Kohler.
Mm,
So guess what? Every time he drives me, I get stories of my grandfather.
nice.
So just don't forget the value in being close with the ones you care about because it's really awesome.
Woohoo! Well said. Well done, my man. You
And back to
overcame you overcame your anti-Cubs rant, and you
yeah.
you ended up with a positive. I'm very proud of you, AJ.
Well, sometimes you just gotta let it out and then let it ride. So
Oh, I don't know. I never let it out. I always keep it under. I never let people know what I'm thinking.
if you didn't, we wouldn't have the show today.
All right, AJ. You
So
got a big week coming up.
yeah, we got Crystal Lake tomorrow. Um, we got Crystal Lake tomorrow. We got the Brewer game Wednesday.
Nice.
We we got actually we got the Brewer game the next 2 Wednesdays, so it'll be fun.
Oh, nice. Well, we will
Hopefully,
hopefully hook up this weekend sometime for another
ho-
edition.
hopefully Chart is healthy because I want to see him play. I've never seen him play.
Good. All right, dude. That's it.
Thank you.
Another one in the books. The
Thank
one, the only, the spectacularly positive. What's his name? Everybody say it with me. AJ Boki.